What's happening is they've stopped out adjacent to the yacht club. So what I'm going to do, whoever needs to get back in, it's I think it's 10 after 9. It's 10 after 9 right now. So talk amongst yourselves, and we'll let whoever really needs to get in the next couple of hours or right away. We'll let you guys get out of the.
Oh, a couple of hours. So we
well.
Here all day?
I don't know. I mean, this is pretty effective. If people are feeling good about sticking around, I think that's a stronger statement, because if they end up getting here, especially, you know, I think they'll probably wait around till probably noon. I don't see them staying any longer than that.
How long do you guys plan to keep this up?
This type of action will continue until the building's stopped.
And so far you guys have been successful. Boy, this is going, you know what, you gotta go too, don't you?
Yeah, I'll go take a peek.
Yeah.
I also have to get the 10. Okay.
I was
My
informed
position?
that there might be an action today, so I came to witness. There's a lot of witnesses here, as you can see. And, I couldn't really stand on the shore. The permit continues to be violated. The minister has the authority to suspend this construction and get us on the same page.
Chris, you need to be 8 feet away from the dock.
Are we tied together? Yep.
Yeah.
Could you explain serving notice, what that means?
Well, if somebody here interferes with them while they're at the dock, gets in their way, or takes obvious demonstrable steps to stop or interfere with them getting to and from the dock, I will note that, I will note who they are, and I will give them a process at a later time to appear in court.
Could I just make sure that everybody has heard and understand what you've just said?
Everybody hear what I said?
No.
There's people here who are tied up blocking access to the dock, are subject to a charge of criminal mischief if you continue to do so when this vessel comes in to drop off workers. Do you understand? Do you understand?
We've all untied.
Yeah,
And
Just landing now.
hey, you guys start advertising contractors willing to work on.
the violation of the alteration permit has been duly documented. It's been sent to the archaeology branch.
I mean, we're in the awkward position. There was
I know, but if you refer it to the
years ago that the site was disturbed. And of course, we are dependent on ARC branch. It's one of the very few cases where we don't do our own investigation.
I know, and that's
we
the
don't
problem.
Have the expertise, and we are dependent on the level of government to give us the information necessary and the opinion that it merits charges. And that's never happened.
And that's the problem, because there has been violations, and they're not.
I think they've admitted that things have been. They don't call it violations so much as disturbance to this, or things have been altered or whatever.
Well, violation.
But they haven't indicated to us that that charges are warranted.
Yes, and that's the problem, because charges should.
To do that.
I know, but in this case, we're not dealing with a heritage branch that is free from political interference, and so the law is being violated, and there's been.
Possibility that we're not.
A violation is a violation. It's been documented. As if the provincial government is not following the law and they are breaking the law, then who is ultimately responsible here? It should be the RCMP. You are the ultimate arbiters and justice keepers. So you should be going to the archaeology branch and saying, at least getting a second opinion. If you are referring to the archaeology branch and the archaeology branch is not giving you adequate information or is making inadequate referrals, and that there is some doubt, and that there is an entire community, 4 levels of elected representatives are on this issue, and they're all saying there's been a violation within the Heritage Conservation Act. If First Nations want to be able to view the site and actually understand if those violations are being made or not, they've been denied access. And so we've
denied access?
First Nations, they made a formal request to the Heritage Branch to go and view the site, which they have a right to under the Heritage Conservation Act. They were denied access. So, first of all, by the owner.
Refuses to allow them.
Refuses to allow them access. Now,
that criminal mischief on his part?
I don't know. I'd find out whether he's got the authority to deny them or not.
we believe that there are violations. There's adequate documentation and letters coming from the Penelakut, from Saanich. We've got 4 elected representatives that are not happy with the level of due diligence that is being carried out by the archaeology branch. What more can we do as a community?